Hello, welcome back. I'm Bethany Hewitt with Hewitt Oaks, and today I'm going to give you just a quick insight into putting together a pretty floral arrangement with all of the kind of doom and gloom. We want to be a light and to give you joy and to inspire you to find ways that are really easy to light the way during these kind of uncertain times. And so I thought it would be really fun if I showed you how to make an arrangement with things from around your yard or your friends' yards. Now, I will tell you, in our line of work, whenever we're getting anything trimmed from outside our own property, we call it civic pruning. So, of course, ask your neighbor, ask a friend if they have something that you're dying to add to the arrangement. But otherwise, just look around in your own yard for things that you can use. I walked around the property, and what I had in mind was finding different textures. So I trimmed some of the bushes to get these long, dark green colored greens. And then I also purposely looked for something that was a little bit more lighter green in color and also was a bit more airy. And so I'm going to put the three dark greens together, almost making a triangle. And then I'm going to add the two greens that are lighter to each side. And I'm purposely not putting them down close because I really want for it to kind of have some flourish to my arrangement. Next, can you see this? Oh my stars, do you think it was time for me to trim it? So I did manage to do something great outside today and also got a cool texture of white and grays to add to the arrangement. So I'm just gonna add the Dusty Miller in just a little bit here. And even if you, like with that being one branch, I took the top of it. Now I've cut the middle part, and what I'm gonna do to be able to utilize it is I'm gonna take off the bottom bits of the stem just so that when you're making an arrangement, you really don't want to have things at the bottom because that'll prevent which type of vase you can use. So we're gonna make the bottom as skinny as possible and the top as flourishy as possible. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the kind of fun branchy texture. These were literally off of the tree. And I'll actually hold them up so you can see they're just kind of funky and fun. And I thought that they would be a really cool addition to this arrangement of things right here from around the property at Hewitt Oaks. So with them, I actually purposely trimmed very irregular branches. So you can see there's no rhyme or reason. And for those of you who really like order, I'm probably really stressing you out, but breathe deep, my friends. It's gonna be okay. And so I'm gonna add those in. And then lastly, this arrangement right here could be really pretty for a simple green arrangement, but because we have gorgeous azaleas on property and they're almost done, I decided a pop of pink is always a good idea in my world. So I'm gonna add just a few of these. And I want for you to know, like, these azaleas, like, they're not in great shape, right? So I'm gonna pull off some of the blooms that are less than stellar so that the others will get as much water as possible so that I can have and enjoy these flowers for as long as possible. And when I'm adding those in, I'm simply just finding little places to add just a tad bit of color amongst all the greens. And so here we have it, the arrangement. Now, I'm just going to take some floral tape. If you don't have floral tape at home, do not fret. You could use duct tape for all that matters. You could use masking tape, Scotch tape. The idea is you just want something to get it all together so that you can put it down into a vase. Depending upon which vase you choose to use will determine how much you can add to your arrangement. And I thought today would be pretty with these colors to use one of our blue and white chinoiserie vases. And so you can see this actually isn't a vase technically, it's a pitcher, right? But look, my friends, how gorgeous using a sweet little pitcher is just to add a little cheer to your table. So I hope that you have found this to be helpful, and I hope you have a delicious day.